What is going on, man? It's your boy Meech, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another Steel Talk episode, man. Hey, get in those comment sections, man. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the bell notification, subscribe, man. Trying to turn all these views into subscribers, man. Hey, look, it went up, y'all. It went up. Yesterday, it went up. A lot of Steelers legends was bashing us, man. Terry Bradshaw came out and pretty much attacked Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. It was vicious. It was crazy. It was crazy. The things that he said, man, I don't think it was just talk. I think that was personal. I think that was personal with Aaron Rodgers, man, and all of that. So we gonna dive into a little bit of that, man. Deshon Elliott looking for a contract. We're gonna dive into that too. And my main man, Broderick Jones, man. I told you, Broderick Jones, man. I'm looking for a prove year with him, man. Thing, was said, oh, he's not playing on his right side. That's why he's looking like that. If you move him over, everything will be better. Yeah, prove a year for him, the entire offensive line. Troy Falatanu, man, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at all you guys. I want to see what the O-line going to do. Because with the O-line getting better, the Steelers are getting better. So, well, like we drafted some pieces there. So we got to see how it all fits together, man. It's a beautiful day out here in South Carolina. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it, man. Like I said, make sure y'all hit the comment section, hit the like button, turn on bell notifications, and subscribe, man. Let's get this channel going, man. Still talk, man. But yeah, Terry Bradshaw attacks Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. I'm not with it. I get he hasn't had a good relationship with the Steelers, but I'm telling you, I'm not with it. It to me, it went a little personal, It went a little personal. Terry Bradshaw said the Steelers is a joke, man. Signing Aaron Rodgers is a joke to me. So let me go ahead and pull it up. Let's pull up the part of his quote. This is, to me, just a joke. What are you going to do? Bring him in for 1 year? Are you kidding me? Is he there? Right there. Let's just start right there. Yes, you are bringing Aaron Rodgers in for 1 year. He's 42. Where are we about to sign him to? 3 years? No, you bring him in for 1 year. This is the year of the bridge quarterback, Terry. What are you talking about? Terry? Put it in reverse, Terry. No, we're not signing Aaron Rodgers to multiple years. I don't want that. Aaron Rodgers to multiple years and he agreed to be a backup just to get a check in the NFL? All right, then now we're talking. But Aaron Rodgers to be a starter at 43, 44, that means Aaron Rodgers got to go to the Super Bowl this year. If I'm signing Aaron Rodgers to more than 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, Aaron Rodgers has to hit Super Bowl. He don't have to win it. He had to hit Super Bowl this year. Close, y'all. He got to come damn near close before I sign Aaron Rodgers to 1 year. I'm not doing it. He goes on to say, God needs to stay in California. Go somewhere and chew on bark. Whisper to the guys out there in the cave, like, yo, Terry, put it in reverse, Terry. Chill out, Terry. I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. Like I said, I get that he hasn't had a good relationship with the Steelers. I get it. But grumpy old man, mad Aaron Rodgers hasn't signed. I get that, but he doesn't owe us anything. Aaron Rodgers doesn't owe us anything. That man's a free agent. He could do whatever he want to do. And I told y'all this, I'm over the Aaron Rodgers talk. I really am. Why? Because I'm ready to get back to Steeler football, winning, being dominant, got something to say in the North, for real. I mean, we always do, we always dare, but you're not getting over that hump, and that's what I'm ready for. I'm ready for that playoff win. I'm ready for that next round in the playoff. I'm ready for that stuff. And when we look at the quarterbacks that's on the rosters and the quarterbacks that we can go get, the ones that are on the roster, I don't think they bring us that. And the only one I see that could bring us that playoff win is an Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry, I'm not high on Kirk Cousins, man. I told y'all, I do not want Kirk in this room. I feel like towards the end of the year, Kirk was terrible. Aaron Rodgers was good. Aaron Rodgers was decent. Kirk, I think he got benched, right? I'm not with it, bro. I'm not with it at all. And then it's the contract you got to pay him, or that means the Falcons got to take damn near all of that for me to trade for Kirk Cousins. I'm not trading for Kirk Cousins. I'd rather you just cut him and then I go sign him. Do it that way. But me trading for Kirk Cousins and didn't gotta pay him? Nah. Nah, I've been telling y'all this is why I like what the Steelers are doing, really, by not having a quarterback on the roster that you are paying. Now, you can say we're paying a little bit too much for Mason Rudolph to be a backup. But hey, cool. What, Mason Rudolph signed a 2-year contract? I take it. I take it for 2 years. And let's say, boom, we draft another quarterback top tier next year. And Mason Rudolph probably falls to the third. And it's just a reliable vet in the room. You feel me? Will Howard be second in the quarter, or Will Howard be first and the quarterback you draft be second? Because Will Howard will have a year under Aaron Rodgers to take over the reins, at least prove what he learned. Mason, you already know what the deal is. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Mason didn't come in here to be no starter to lead the Steelers franchises and do all the great things in the years to come. No, Mason came back to sign as a backup quarterback. That's it. A vet in the room. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I'm not with it at all. Like I said, grumpy old man, he just mad because he ain't signed. He says, what are we going to do? Sign him for 1 year. Like I said, hell yeah. Aaron Rodgers at 42, 1 year. So it was an attack on him. And like, this is kind of crazy. It is. It's kind of crazy. It was an attack on Aaron Rodgers. It was an attack on the Steelers culture, Steelers organization, I should say. Like I said, a lot of legends not happy with it. Ryan Clark, he bashed the Steelers. Mike Tomlin losing his way, losing the voice in there. All kind of things, man. It's crazy. It's crazy right now. It's crazy right now. But I guess Aaron Rodgers won't be wearing the number 12. When we all look at this, like, we all can say Aaron Rodgers ain't wearing 12 because Terry ain't giving it up. He ain't giving it up, but not to you. But see, my thing on Terry and my thing on Ben, let's just get into this, the quarterbacks. These two legendary quarterbacks. Love them both. Love them both. I swear, I love them both. But Terry, I felt like we kept him too long. We kept him too long. Ben, we definitely kept him too long. When it came to Ben, man, I was calling him for his retirement 3 years before he actually retired. I'm dead serious. I seen it. I seen it. You ain't got it no more, Ben. You can't shrug people off like that. You can't move like that. Man, you got hurt in a non-contact play on your elbow. Non-contact. Nobody touched you. Nobody swiped you. Nothing. You didn't get hit. You didn't fall on the ground. You threw a ball, elbow injury. So, yeah, it was time. It was time. I mean, but, yeah, keeping Terry too long, keeping Ben too long, it was a mistake that we don't learn from. Didn't learn from and haven't learned from. The quarterback room is embarrassing, y'all. It really is. And it really is just because of the fact that we don't know when to move on from people. We don't know when enough is enough. That's how I see it. Or at least let me go ahead and get this replacement in the room a year or 2 years before you actually go out the door, bro. Like, what was the hard thing about Ben and Mason? Because Ben didn't want to teach him. He didn't want to teach him. We're going to get into that. But, Ben, we knew you wasn't going nowhere. Still had you on contract. You wasn't going anywhere. Mason was not a threat to take your job, bro. I'm just sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. It's stages and there's levels to this life thing, to this game thing. Like, I don't care. We wasn't going to move on from Big Ben to Mason in the middle of a season. We wasn't going to. I'm telling y'all, we were not going to. You wasn't going to do that to your Hall of Fame franchise QB. You wasn't going to do that. So, yeah, the quarterback room is embarrassing, man. Steelers quarterback room since 2020, and I'm inserting a photo here. Steelers quarterback room for 2020 been a shit show, honestly. It's been a shit show, honestly. Big Ben didn't want to teach Mason. He was pissed, but then says to the world, I don't think I have it anymore. Like, bro, what are you saying? You said what? He said what, man? The Steelers quarterback room since 2022. Let's go over it. Justin Fields, 4-2, 5 pass TDs, 1 interception. Kenny Pickett, 14-10, 13 TDs, 13 interceptions. Guaranteed for 1. I'm telling you, guaranteed for 1. That's what I look at. Mason Rudolph, 3-0. Win losses, 3-0. 3 TDs, 0 interceptions. That's Mason Rudolph. Mitch Trubisky, 2-5, 8 TDs, 10 interceptions. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry about that. That's my dog Draco. Just jumping around in the background. 2-year-old Rottweiler, y'all. 2-year-old Rottweiler. Mitch Trubisky, 2-5, 8 TDs, 10 interceptions. Good God Almighty. Good God Almighty. You want to talk about something terrible? That Mitch Trubisky guy, terrible. Get him out of here. Trash. Russell Wilson, 6-5, 16 with 5 interceptions. So, like I said, What do you want from us? Russ, I was okay with Russ. And like I said, we're going to get into it all, but I just wanted to talk about that real quick. We're going to get into it all, man. Ben didn't want to tease Mason. He was pissed, but then said to the world he don't have it no more. Last 3 years of Ben as the quarterback, we missed Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, Jalen Hurts. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. All within that time of Ben. Now, Patrick Mahomes, okay, cool. You can say, nah, we weren't going to get him. Josh Allen, you can say, cool, we weren't going to get him. Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, and Jalen Hurts? We couldn't get any one of those three? Like, something? No, man. So, like I said, it's the mistake we've been making and haven't learned from. So, let's break it all down, man. Kenny was a first rounder who definitely shouldn't have been. I don't think nobody was high on drafting Kenny Pickett in the first round. And if you tell me you were, you're lying. You lying because I didn't even want, and I knew we needed a quarterback. And I knew we was going for a quarterback. I didn't want them to draft no quarterback in the first round. Not at all. Neither one of them. Russ, you seen what you get, what he had left, but I didn't want him back. But if you telling me to choose between Mason and Russ, I take Russ all day. We just went over the stats. With Russ. So yeah, man, it's the fifth. It's 5 seasons, and we don't have a different quarterback to start, y'all. 5 seasons and a different quarterback to start for 5 years. I don't get it. So yeah, Kenny. We all said that quarterback class was ass. Not one quarterback is still on their team that drafted them. I'm sorry. Justin Fields. We could have did something with him, but he walked. Okay, cool. Go get the bag. I'm not mad at Justin. The Steelers did him dirty anyway. Honestly, going 6-2. You bench him for Russ. I mean, cool. You wanted to see what you got out of Russ, but I would have kept playing Fields until Fields showed me a reason to go back to Russ. That's just how it was. The high upside of all the talent, all the good things we say about Fields. But then the bad thing about it was the games. He don't win games. But at the same time, y'all, he was with the Bears. Like, he was with the freaking Bears, y'all. What did y'all think was going to happen? It was the Bears, Chicago Bears. And I said that's one of the trap games on our schedule this year. I'm talking all this junk about the Bears, but the Steelers are known to play down to a competition and get our butts kicked. So, hey, I'm just saying, he played for the Bears, y'all. Mitch was never good. Sorry. Get him out of here. Don't even want to talk well on Mitch Trubisky. No, get him out of here. So, yeah, I don't get it. Y'all. So, like I said, 5th season with a different QB to start. That's bad for me. The way I look at it, that's bad. So I kind of get where everybody's coming from. But one thing I don't get on is the Steelers' Mike Tomlin cannot develop a quarterback take. I don't agree with it. Like, with Mason, for example. Mason was the first guy we drafted when Ben was here. Mason was never going to be the guy. I'm sorry. I never seen it in Mason. Like, we would have had Mason. Let's say Mason would have took the start. We would have drafted a quarterback the next year. That's how I feel about Mason. Now, granted, I think Mason is a reliable backup quarterback. You can have him on your roster in your quarterback room and be totally fine with it. That's just me. I'd be totally fine with it in the quarterback room. Look, I wanted Mason Rudolph last year, Kenny Pickett, and Justin Fields in the quarterback room. And you could have still kept Allen. But 4 quarterbacks, those were it. Mason Rudolph, Kenny Pickett, Justin Fields, and Allen. I would have took it all day long. And actually had a quarterback battle between Mason, Kenny, and Fields. I'm so serious. I wouldn't have mind. But when Kenny got pressed in his feelings, get him up out of here. Freak it. Okay, he went out, get him out. I'm like Tomlin. I want volunteers, not hostages. Soon as you say you don't want to be here, get you up out of here, bro. Go ahead. Go right ahead. And look where he went. To the Eagles. Yeah, he got a Super Bowl win, but what did you do? Okay? You didn't get that Super Bowl win. You was on the bandwagon with the rest of the squad that didn't play, that didn't contribute. It's cool, but you got it. So I can't say nothing. But look at you now. Over there with the Browns and got a battle for a quarterback job. Might get cut. But I don't think so. I think Joe Flacco's the one out of there. Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel. But then again, they drafted Dylan high. Hey, we shall see. We shall see, y'all. We shall see. So, and then out of the rest of that, man, like, come on. Mason Rudolph, Kenny Pickett. Huh? I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. So let's go on. We're gonna transfer over. It was enough about that quarterback, bro. It was enough about that quarterback. Deshon Elliott. Let's start here before I get into Broderick Jones, my guy. Deshon Elliott, he wants to stay at the Steelers. He wants the Steelers to be home. Now, to me, it's gonna be real short on him. Deshon Elliott. He had a good year last year. Yeah, sign him back, bring him back. I'm all for it. Sounds like a guy who wants a contract to me. That's what it is. He talking. He talking that good talk. You know, you got to butter you up. You know how you. Hey, babe. Look, let me tell you something. You know, I always wanted to come here. You know, I always wanted to be here. Like, I don't want to be nowhere else, baby. I don't want to be. Come here. Let me go. Let me rub your feet. Let me rub your feet a little bit. That's what Deshon doing right now. He buttering things up. I feel like he want a contract. Saying the good talk to get that contract. Now, me, personally, like I said, he had a good year last year. I want to see more. What are you going to do again? So bring him back. 109 tackles. He was second on the team. 73 of those were for a loss. He had a pick. He had a pick, 2 forced fumbles, and 3 fumbles recovery. And he made plays all over the place. All over the place. And was decent on coverage. So all around, to me, a decent player. A decent player. Yeah, you bring him back. You solidify that over there, you know. Let's see what you're going to do year 2. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and let's see it. So he's a guy we need to sign. And when you want to talk about contracts, look, 28 years old. Just turned 28 years old. Contract-wise, 4 years, 30 mil, 17 guaranteed. I take it. I take it all day. I take it all day. But you got it, and this is the thing, you got to get Watt done. You got to get Watt done first. If I see a Deshon Elliott contract extension come across my phone before TJ Watt went due, oh, man. I'm going to be happy, but I ain't going to be happy at the same time. That's just me. That's just me. And reason why, and let's dive into a little bit of the TJ Watt. The reason why, because on the Pat McAfee show, JJ Watt came out and he talked about or touched bases on the TJ Watt situation, the Trey Henderson situation. And he was like, basically, man, what I got from it, TJ wanted a contract the year before. He said, you pay these guys a year early so you don't have to get in these situations like this. And I'm all with it. I'm with it. If you knew TJ Watt is about to be up on his deal, he's going to be looking for another contract. The moment Myles Garrett came out to the world and said, oh, I'm done with the Browns, I want to go win, and we all knew, well, we thought it was really about winning. But the moment he said that, I would have got TJ Watt done. I would have got him done. That's just straight up being me. If that's his competition, that's his comparison that we always compare him to. And we know the Browns don't care about the checkbook. They writing them checks left and right. Who cares? Deshaun Watson, $250 million fully guaranteed contract and ain't did nothing. He ain't did nothing, y'all. Nothing at all. Deshaun Watson single-handedly messed it up for everybody else in the league to get a fully guaranteed contract. So we already know what the Browns gonna do. They desperate. Eat them to a massive deal. Massive deal. So yeah, you pay the guys early. And if they get to the point where they only got one more year left, let them walk. You know, one more year left in the league, for real. This is it for them. And your contract ends the year before. Let them walk. Let them go somewhere else and get a crazy contract for that 1 year season. Maybe 2 year deal. However it pay out. But right now, yeah, you hurry up. You get TJ Watt done before you get a Deshon Elliott done. That's just me. Let's go ahead and we can switch over to Broderick Jones now, because that was it really on Deshon Elliott. I just think it's a decent player, and you cut the check for him. Broderick Jones, looking like he's ready. He should have came out with the theme song, We Ready. That should have been Broderick Jones. The boy looking good. Like I said, it's just OTAs, y'all. It's just OTAs. Chill out when I say the boy looking good. It's just OTAs. But
the first few days has been all right. You know, I'm just glad to get back out here with the guys. You know, working on my techniques, being back on the left side. You know, so just trying to get back used to everything, and you know, just getting that second hand nature back with everything that's going on over there, and making sure everything's right in my head, not thinking I'm still in nobody's plan. So, you know, this is a great time for me to, you know, just keep building on what I've been doing all off season and, you know, my whole life really. You know, just see me just get better. It does.
What's the maybe best thing about going back there for you? Did it feel like riding a bike?
At first it did. When they initially moved me to right tackle and I played it for so long, and then they tried to make me like the swing tackle, it was kind of funky. But like I knew I would be going back to left. So this offseason, I just tried to, focus on nothing but the left side. Just continue to work that way. Just to try and get back the feel of the positioning.
Yeah. You've been leaner. You work on on transforming your body. You're a little bit leaner this year. Did you work on anything to change your body at all?
Yeah, I wanted to come back a little leaner just because it gives me a chance to gain weight going into the training camp and throughout the season instead of coming back heavy and then having to lose weight just to gain it back because, it's just a hard process. So, I just wanted to focus on coming back at a good enough weight to where I can maintain but also gain if I have to. So,
how much do you weigh right now?
I think I'm like 305, 310-ish, somewhere like that. Last year I played at like 325, 330. Just working out.
Jones, the boy looking good. I'm not, and like I said, it's just OTAs, y'all. It's just OTAs. Chill out when I say the boy looking good. It's just OTAs. But, he came in, he lost 20 pounds. The door's open to put it back on. Like I say, he's back on his natural side. And the way that he talked about it, this is natural. This feels natural. This is comfortable, blah, blah, blah. All good signs. All good signs, man. And you got to take him for their word. And like I said, he lost 20 pounds. That means during the offseason, y'all, the boy was working. Last year, he looked like he didn't want to play. That's just me. Last year, it looked like he didn't want to be on that side. I want to go back home. What she's like, this isn't Kansas anymore. I want to go back home. There's no place like home. That was Broderick last year. So losing the 20 pounds, and he talked about putting it back on. If I need to put it back on, I can put it back on versus trying to lose the weight. So that means you already coming prepared to do anything this season. And I like that. I like that in you. So shows that he worked this offseason. Shows that he knew last year was not the year. Last year was not the year. And honestly speaking, if we got rookie year Broderick Jones versus last year, I'm taking rookie. Rookie year Broderick Jones did his thing. Y'all. This past year, man, major drop off. So it could have been the whole thing, Dan Moore, he ain't playing on this side. So this is just all off, man. I don't know why they, he get discouraged. So, hey, he developed bad habits. So we got to see if he can change it, and hopefully I believe he can. I'm not out on Broderick Jones at all. I'm looking for him to do something, to show something this season, this offseason, for real. And here's the thing. We gonna know when that mandatory training camp come in play. We gonna know the start of the season, the preseason, and all that. We're gonna know. We're gonna know if Broderick got it. And if he don't, ship him up out of here. Bring in the next one. We gotta build this front line. We gotta build this O-line, y'all. We got to build this O-line by any means necessary. You got to build your trenches. I tell everybody all the time, look at the Eagles. If you asking me, Meech, what team are you looking forward to or looking up to or like the most? I like the Eagles. Trenches, solidified. Run game is through the roof with Saquon Barkley, y'all. Hey, the man did a backwards hurdle out of a spin move into another spin move, a stiff arm, whatever it was. What? Come on, y'all. They out there having fun because they know their O-line is the shit. So, yeah, man, we got to see if he can change his bad habits. The hand placement, the foot movement, the effort, my 3 big things with Broderick Jones. And I want to see if he can change that. You could say it was because of Dan Moore, but, hey, Dan Moore wasn't that good either. He gave up like 10 sacks in his last four games. Now, he went out there and got the bag. Salute to you. Clap it up to you, bud. I wasn't giving you it. So, shout out to whoever was going to pay Dan Moore because it wasn't me. It wasn't me, man. It wasn't me. He was the most, when you look at Broderick Jones, he was the most talented on the O-line. He got it. It's just, we got to see if he could put it together and take the next step. That's what I'm waiting to see. And like I said, we're going to see it. We're going to know. We're going to know for sure. Like I said before, it's a make or break year. No more excuses. Dan Moore's out of here. You back to your natural side. Troy is healthy. He's coming back to his side. Troy wants to play on the right side. So, hey, Jones, you got the left all day long, buddy. You got the left all day long. I really feel like we've been doing this. We've been drafting. We've been building this O-line. This year we did I'm here. I'm ready for it. Do I feel like, and I seen a lot, hold on. I seen a lot of people say that they're done with Jones. Get him up out of here already. Nah, I don't think that way, because look at everybody else the Steelers did not play on their natural side coming out of college. What happened? Damn near terrible in the Steelers organization. They leave, go to another organization, play on their right side, and have a bomb year that year. Had a bomb year. So, hey, this is the first time. Steelers actually, I think, acknowledge that, hey, we've been messing up the O-line. Is that Mike Tomlin? I doubt it. Is that Omar Khan? Arthur Smith? Probably so, y'all. But yeah, man, y'all let me know. Let me know what y'all think about everything. Y'all thoughts on Terry Bradshaw, Deshon Elliott, Broderick Jones. Who else y'all watching in OTAs? Who I should be watching in OTAs? Like, really, I want to know what players y'all really high on this year. What players y'all really are high on this year, man? But thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications, jump in the comment section. It's your boy Meech. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all stay up and stay blessed. And I'm out.